1, 2. Intro, 2, 3, 4. Verse 1, softly. Verse 2. Verse 4, slowly build. Verse 5, breakdown. Verse 6. Verse 8, all in.
This is All Creatures of Our God and King, and this is by the Worship Initiative. Very cool song, but sort of an odd approach on this thing in some ways. More in the sound than the playing. So for my sound, I've got like a little bit of crunch on, and then I put a screamer on. So it's really got some crunch to it. And then I've got my verb on it, you can hear is pretty small. And then I've got a delay. So I've got a small, tight delay, and then I've got sort of a long dotted eighth note. Boom, boom. But the weird part on this thing is this. It's a really it's a chorusy sound. I'm using a vibrato, but same thing. I'm not doing it as deep as him. He has it really deep, but it like almost gets you seasick. But in the mix, it sounds great. Okay, so we have a line up front. The line is going to be out of your C form of your pentatonic, and it's going to go like this. Da-ka-da. So 1E and a 2E and a da da da. Repeat. All right, first half of the verse, you're out. He has some sort of infinite delay thing on it. I can't do that with my rig. But, then the second one, we're going to a C chord. So it's 1, 2, da, da, da. So it's the same like a da, 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 da. So 1, 2, da, 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 da. F chord, C chord, F chord, that's A and C, G and D, so F, E, D, 2, all right, now just to say, you know, I played pretty exacting of what the guy played on the recording. On this particular one, you know, the line you've got to get. But in general, you want to feel this a little bit more. This is one of those looser type of arrangements where it's not all like through composed. So the guy was feeling it, whoever played on it, he played great. Same thing though. You're going to do like... So even that's like unclear. All right, so it repeats that same basic idea, but there's one thing at the end of, I call it the third verse. I think for them it's verse 6 or something like that. He's going to do that same thing. Okay, so I'm going to do the notes A, and then F, E, D, C, G, E, D, C, B. Same thing. G chord. And he's playing like the C2. And he gets a little arpeggio in there. All right, and then there's some hits. F2, C chord, okay, so this is, it's almost like a U2 thing. So I'm playing the notes G and C, and I'm hammering on. That makes like an F chord. And then I'm going to do the notes G, D, but I'm going to hammer onto that E, and that's a little C chord. Then back to the F, but he's going to go to like an F2. I'm going to do E up to F with the G on top. You can hear that? G. So let me play that section one more time. And then you back out with the line. I know it seems a little bit confusing. The main lines, though, if you get that little descending line, that's one of the most important ones. And then the other main line that is really easy to play. So hopefully that was helpful a little bit and not too foggy. All right, until next time, God bless.